Elmer, say hi to the camera. Hi. Assalamu alaikum, friends. Welcome to my messy room and my cat who's kind of stealing part of my prayer rug right now. Alright, let's chat. Okay, so how are y'all doing? How was your Ramadan and your Eid? Mine went alright. Things went fine, kind of. Well, aside from those 3 days when I couldn't fast because my health was kind of falling downhill, but aside from that, it went pretty well. Much better than what I had expected. So, come here. No, love me. Never mind. Okay, wow, this video is off to a great start. Anyway, I wanted to talk to y'all about the next big change in my life, which is that tomorrow is my last day at the assisted living. And it's kind of strange a little bit. I have to admit, I've kind of been ready to leave and just go only into my grad program as the GTA for the program, which is the graduate teaching assistant, which means I'm going to be working with the professors and doing research and be the assistant for the entire program. And so I spent the past few months feeling like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm getting a little burnt out. And I don't know if it's because of the fact that my assisted living I work at was bought by a corporation and there have been a lot of changes, some positive, some negative, and I don't know if that's stressing me out. I don't know if I'm just ready to move on to something else. And then the past couple weeks have just been really rough because I'm training a new lady for the job. And she's just so high energy, and I'm very much not high energy. I'm a very low energy, calm person in real life. And so she really stresses me out. And so I thought, wow, I'm getting really burnt out on this job. And then yesterday, I had a day where I went in and everything just ran really smoothly, and I wasn't training anyone that day. And I remember just walking down the hallway to go grab one of my residents for supper and thinking, wow, this is fine. Why have I felt so burnt out lately? This is running smoothly and I'm really enjoying being here. This is great. And that's when I realized, I'm not training today. Yeah, it makes a very big difference in my mood, who I am around, and how high of energy they are. Because I'll just tell you what, being an introvert and also just being somebody who is naturally very calm and steady and respects people's personal boundaries and space makes a difference, what I am around. So, I've been feeling a little frazzled because of that, admittedly. But yesterday was great because I was there for like a half day, and I'm in charge of the Bible studies at my work, which I have mentioned in previous videos. It's kind of interesting. We had a really great pastor for a while who would go through the Gospels and put it all in historical context, and he was a professor, so it was super, super well done. It was educational and interesting. I loved it, and I never once felt out of place. Even though I have hidden at work that I am Muslim, not a single time did I feel bad being Muslim in that Bible study. I felt like it really benefited me, not only as a person enjoying education, but also as a Muslim, because we're supposed to also understand the Gospels and the teachings of Jesus. And I enjoyed it. And then he moved and we got a different preacher who, without fail, every single time ends up saying something bad about Muslims or LGBTQ folks or women or young people, and I'm just sitting there every time like, yeah, tell me more, yeah. As I'm like, you've just hit like every peg of like me. Like, as the like young female Muslima who's asexual, like you kinda, you just put me in all of those categories of things you don't like. Thanks. So that's been a little stressful, but I actually ended up starting to make my own Bible studies for my residents, where I run it completely. So I'm doing I come up with a topic, I completely research it and present it, And it's usually a very conversational Bible study, as well as let's add in all kinds of other interesting facts, because I just know a lot of stuff. I am a student. So let's add in psychology and world religions and what do other people around the world think about this topic, and just all the historical facts. So I did a Bible study on environmentalism. I did one on the quote, like, love is patient, love is kind, from 1 Corinthians. I did one on radical Jesus. That was fun because it's all about how Jesus was ahead of his time. And it was basically like, let me tell you all about feminist, socialist, like, giving free healthcare, awesome Jesus. So very much not the, like, conservative Republican Jesus. And then the one I did yesterday was going to be aging in the grace of God. And then I decided, I don't like that. Instead, I decided to do it on badass ladies of the Bible, which I ended up only doing ladies from the Old Testament. So it was more like, watch as the Muslim girl makes a Bible study about hardcore Jewish women to a group of Christians. And you know what? It was a beautiful chance to be with my residents. We had such great conversations about all these badass ladies and feminism and, like, upholding your own dignity in the face of adversity, and that kind of moved us into this realm of talking about how we adapt to survive, and how one of my residents, who's actually, today is her 80th birthday, she goes, we're adapting every day. That's what we're doing here. And I'm like, that's so true. Like, every chapter of your life, you are adapting to something completely different. And we never stop adapting to things as we age, because each new part of our life is something we have not yet faced. And it's something that we're going to have to deal with and figure out, how do I make my life the best that I possibly can under the current circumstances. And for my residents who are facing dementia, or are feeble and frail, or have lost their spouses and, can't care for themselves anymore, that is a completely new territory of life that they haven't faced before. And so they are adapting every single day to figure out how to survive. And so we just had an awesome, like, hour-and-a-half long conversation together about mortality and, life, and what it is to leave your legacy behind in people you love after your death. And it was so real, and it was just awesome. We had a guy come in and talk about World War II, and, other people talking about, recently losing their husband, and it was great. It went really, really well. And I had a chance to spend some really good quality time with my memory care residents, and just, like, sit down next to two of them who were on hospice. And I was holding one of them's hand, because one of my ladies has panic attacks a lot, so I'm holding her hand. And then the other lady next to her has stomach and throat issues, and she was feeling really sick that day. And they just reached for each other's hands, and they're holding hands, and I'm holding hands. And I'm just sitting there like, you guys are breaking my heart. And, like, one of the ladies who's on hospice is actually the only one of my memory care residents who knows my name, which is a big deal. I've only ever had 3 memory care residents know my name in this whole unit in the 2 years I've been there. So, yeah, it's a pretty big deal. But, just things ran smoothly, and I was really, really thankful for having that day so that I didn't leave my job in, a negative state. Because if you leave something feeling bad about it, it kind of colors your whole memory of that time, and I don't want that. So tomorrow, with it being my last day, I'm just looking forward to having fun at work. I'm going to go in and help with their religious services in the morning. There's a pizza party for the staff, which just kind of coincides with everything. It's the birthday of the priest at my work, so, like, we're going to throw a party for him. There's going to be happy hour for my residents. So I'm hoping, inshallah, that everything runs smoothly, and that I get to say a really good goodbye to my residents before I move on for the GTA position. And so far, the past couple days, it's been heading in that direction, alhamdulillah. And I'm just really thankful, really, really, really thankful that I'm not training tomorrow. So that's one less stress. So, inshallah, when I come to you next, I will be the GTA of my program, like, 100% officially, and will be spending all of my time doing my next internship and working at the office at school. So you may see me around somewhere there. Anyway, I am going to leave you now, and I will see you later in possibly some of my leftover Ramadan videos that I have not yet posted, not yet edited either. That, or just check out my Tumblr or Instagram, which I have links to on my profile, and you can see what I am doing day to day and all of my ridiculous shenanigans. Alright, love you guys. Bye!